I don't think this is gonna hold. Stop moving. Seriously, not looking good up here, Dave. Look what you done, Dave. You broke the tree, Dave. Hey, here's another episode of our good friend Trey Campbell met a robot.
Hopes and dreams, but now you're just a sad robot roaming the sidewalk.
He's a sad robot.
What you're gonna do you?
Oh, he's gonna play Pong.
Nobody plays Pong.
Nobody plays Pong, robot.
You fucking idiot.
I played it before since 1975, but you're right.
Hey, Mr. Robot.
The poor robot there, he just strolls up to Trey, and Trey just friggin' assaults him and puts him down and hurts the robot's feelings. And I don't know, Trey's robot video was kind of disturbing. I mean, why did you have to be so mean to that robot, Trey? Robots have feelings too, I heard. Okay, here's a dump truck going down the road here, and he's crossing over the road here. Not sure exactly why you're crossing over the road. And now he's going to hit the telephone pole, and he's going to crash into the crap, and there's stuff and then into the house. No! Eddie Weddle from Pulaski County. I love the name Pulaski County, by the way. He's about to film the moment that his house gets destroyed by a tornado here. Lots of crazy severe weather in the United States this past week or two. It's been going on all spring. It's been a really, really violent tornado season. And here goes the house. Holy! This is really unbelievable footage. Look at that whole barn there just getting, I don't know what that building is, just getting completely ripped apart. I'm so stoked on the new Lord of the Rings Star Wars crossover movie that's coming out. I can't tell you enough. I can't wait for this. Let's have a look at the previews right now on the episode today. The universe has changed. I feel it in the water. I feel it in the Force. I smell it in the air. There's the Death Star there over top of Hobbiton floating around there. We got the elves that now have the lightsabers. And there's that guy. He's now a stormtrooper. Here we are over top of Middle Earth. And here comes all the lightsaber wielding guys. And here comes Samwise Gamgee on his speeder. And Frodo's going to fly it to Mordor. Here he goes. He's going to fly his ring right to Mordor.
Let's get this motherfucking ring to motherfucking Mordor.
I will take it. I will fly the ring to Mordor.
See?
One does not simply fly into Mordor.
One doesn't simply fly into Mordor. Don't you know anything, little hobbit? Here he goes off in his X-Wing all by himself. Abandoned Films makes these things. They're so great. Here's the orcs. They're stormtroopers. Orc troopers. And there's millions of them. And here comes the TIE fighter to shoot people, and the Ewoks get involved, and Yoda comes out, and he's actually like that little monster guy there who thinks the ring is precious. And there's the Mordor guy. He's got a flaming lightsaber, and even the dwarves have the lightsabers too, and the elves are shooting lightsabers with their arrows, and Yoda, R2-D2 there. Gonna be a great movie. I'm totally stoked. This will be the best movie so far this year, I bet. The Star Wars Return of the Jedi and Lord of the Rings crossover there. Nothing like you've ever seen before there. Abandoned Films, you can find them on the Facebook. They make great things here. I wish this was real. I would go see this for sure. I'd be like, yes, what I've always needed. So we're not sure in this video what's exactly going on with this woman, Dina. We're not here to necessarily laugh at her too much. I don't want to be like, hey, here's a crazy person, let's laugh at them, because I'm a crazy person. You probably laugh at me sometimes too. But I mean, this is funny shit, okay? Brought to you by the Blue Line Body Cam there. You can go check out their page. Thank you for posting this. So Dina's getting arrested for stealing a couple shoes there. And these guys are over here talking about, I can't believe she took a pair of shoes. Are these yes? So they take them off there. Yeah, she's got the shoes on. She shouldn't have, and she's gonna walk away maybe, but we're just gonna hold you by the hand here so you can't walk away. Listen, you were wearing their shoes. The judge! Stop! The person's in crisis there, and she's throwing the cake around, eating the cake. She's gonna get put in the cuffs now, and that will be the end of the cake eating throwing thing there for Dina. So Dina is likely on drugs in this video. Apparently there's a history of drug abuse there for this person. Dina seems to have a psychiatric issue. Could just be an entitled Karen a little bit. But no, I think there's something worse going on here. And I'm kind of sympathetic to it. People always posting on the Facebook hey, look, here's someone who's sketchy flailing down the street in my neighborhood. Ha, 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 ha. I'm like, that's someone's fucking life, man. That's someone's kid. That's someone's sister, aunt, whatever, mother. and you're just sitting there laughing at how bad their life has become. I don't think it's all that funny necessarily, although the sixth sense of humor I have, you know, I can't watch this and not laugh a little, okay? So Gina's going to do some pretty funny stuff here. Verify the shoes, serious guys. Okay, verify the shoes. So he's being nice to her there. One thing I do want to get out there is that if you're a cop and you're dealing with people with mental health issues, take a little lesson from this guy. He's pretty patient, pretty calm.
That's because you didn't let me put cuffs on.
You didn't let me put cuffs on you. You're pushing hard on it with your thumb because you're my hair because you're pushing hard on it with your thumb. Your thumb was pushing hard. I was just trying to control your movements because you were eating cake and throwing it everywhere. You're pushing on my thumb there, and so I mean it is pretty funny, but still, yeah, you know, like we're looking at our communities and there's like people who are in crisis all over, and it's not just funny. It's not just a matter of like ha ha ha, look how funny these people are. Their life is a total mess. Nonetheless, Quesnel RCMP just announced that they confiscated 353 grams of fentanyl, cocaine, and whatnot, $71,000 worth of cash. The integrated unit went up to Fort St. John and Dawson Creek and arrested 33 people, which I'm skeptical if those 33 people are all maybe people who should have been arrested or not. That seems like a lot to me. I could definitely believe that between 3 and 10 people are definitely in trouble there. Yeah, she's not accepting this very well there. I'm going to die of dehydration, she says. She's just going to lay there and die of dehydration. He wants to search her. She won't let him search. So drugs in our communities is a big problem. And like one of the ways we combat drugs in our community is not just make fun of everybody who's completely messed up, but we have to have this sense of compassion in order to allow them a way out of the mess they're in. I'm talking as a guy who's been an addict. I'm talking as a guy who's been an alcoholic. I'm talking as a guy who's been down in the dumps and tried to end his own life because of it, right? She's got a bunch of shoes there. She really wanted to throw a bunch of shoes. She wanted to steal shoes there. Can I lick it? She asked. No, you can't lick it there. There's cake on the shoes, and he doesn't want to let her lick it, so he's going to buckle her in here. You're going to go to the cop shop here, and your cake licking times are over. But, you know, you have to have some kind of compassion for people. Otherwise, they're never going to get better. There's no hope for them, right? So, like, you know, I'm here to review this today. We're going to have a little laugh about it, you know, talk about it, sure. But I was on the phone with dispatch, and I couldn't believe it. I was like, this woman's being weird. I couldn't handle it because I'm just a normal golf shirt guy, you know. Like, nothing weird happens here. It's a grocery store, that stuff over there. He called him outside. Hadn't got to even talk to him yet. And we do a well check. And then by the time he came to me, I was like, oh, she stole a bunch of stuff, too. They didn't tell me when you called. I don't even know what the guy's saying. Yeah, they already hung up. Okay, I got you, the cop says. I don't got you. So she works for these people. She actually has a job. Her name, and she's under surveillance 24 hours a 7. This is, again, somewhat schizophrenic or paranoid behavior, right? Could be induced by drugs as well. The cop seems to indicate in this video that she's been on some drugs. He seems to indicate that, yeah. And this isn't normal behavior. You're so bored that you're watching Joey Only, Cariboo Dude, watching her going through all this shit. That's how bored you are today. You motherfucking people. You are all evil. Hey, that's my audience, evil motherfuckers. Like she's some kind of a priest. Hysterical. Yeah, she is. That's why I'm never going to date anybody ever again, because I'm terrified that if there's just like 0.0001% of it there that get hysterical like this, I don't want it in my life again. I've been through too much of it. Snap to it there. You're slacking off. You better get to work, Dina, this traumatized person. I feel kind of sorry for her. Part of me is starting to like her because she's kind of out of control. I like people who are out of control. It's like no one knows what to do with them. They're like, what do we do? That person isn't like us. They don't say the things we want them to say. They don't act like how we expect them to act. And she's like yelling there, see you next Tuesday, see you never. And she's really, really angry, right? So I mean, I'm starting to kind of like her. She's adding letters there. She added 55. Holy cow. Now I don't like you, Dina. Why did you have to say that? That's so rude. Okay, that's it. Cut the video. Dina is saying racist things, and I got no tolerance for that anymore. Neither does this woman there looking down at her. Oh, that's just a couple of the headlines from this weekend. Hit like, share, subscribe. Cariboo Weather Dude. We'll have weather forecast coming at you soon, friends. Okay, bye now.